rest of the concept of this show. What I wanted to do was start inviting people over, different comedians, and people trying to make content and do things, or just live around this Austin area that I've gotten to know and whatnot, or people that I see out there in the streets and working in different stores and stuff. Invite them over. I don't have any money to pay them, but I will buy them a meal. Like, I will pay for a meal for them. I will make them dinner, or they come over and make dinner over here. I have them sign the waiver, and that gives me the rights to the video and them the rights to the video. So every video I'll have the rights to, but each individual comedian or comedian group or whatever I talk to, they'll also have the rights to that as well, to do whatever they want to and edit it, do it. So it's giving them a free meal, giving them a platform to discuss whatever they want to talk about, and it gives them more content to do whatever they please with. I mean, it's the fairest deal I can come up with to try to make something start to happen and try to get things going in the right direction. And anybody who's willing to help me and hang out with me, I'm very grateful for it, and I'd love to hang out and do more things and help people in any way I can. I don't get fucking mad at anything. I've gotten to a point in my life, I really seriously, I don't think I can get mad at anything unless it's like, just the indignation and somebody actually like doing barbarism or harm in fucking front of me and I have to fucking stop it or say something about it. Or this fucking shit with AI, dude. I don't even get mad at games anymore. I even got pissed off at fucking Magic the past few days or fucking PUBG or nothing. I can't fucking even find the strength or the ability to even think about trying to get angry about dumb shit. But these fucking AI things that fucking pretend to be smart and then pretend to be stupid and pretend not know you, then bring up shit from other conversations that it says it can't fucking remember or follow, but it brought up shit that, like, oh, I'll wait for you to say next. I'm like, I didn't tell you to wait for next. That's my other chat. And it said something else another time. I'm like, dude, that was from a different chat. Why are you gonna keep lying to me and say you don't know me, but you keep bringing shit up from other chats? Like, you're liars, dude. Evil fucking liars. Goddamn computers, man. 6 minutes in. The notes. Like I said, they're sad notes. I'll just start. My mom was the main caregiver for her dad, her mom, and then her husband. Just back to back to back. Long, slow, painful, each one of them. And it's just like, I don't want her to have to take care of anyone else like that anymore, and like, I want to be able to take care of her. And it's just like, that's all I want to do. It's like, I want to be able to, spoil her, let her have a good life, and enjoy the rest. She doesn't have to work every single day and beat herself up and just trying to do what's right, man, and work hard and do whatever I gotta do to do it. I think I've talked about this before too. The next note says, pop-up, wrestling isn't real, heartache. I think I've explained all that before. I've shot like 36 of these now, but I'm always certain I've shot it. I've told you before about how my cousins told me if it wasn't real, and it just ruined my whole relationship with my grandfather for a long time. So I was just like, because not only did I feel like I was lied to, I felt like Pop-Pop was a fool for keeping on wanting to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, oh my gosh. And it wasn't until later when I got a little older, in my early teens, to mid-teens, and early teens, so like 13, 14, when I was 12, 13, 14, when I started to get back into wrestling and understanding what it was exactly, and oh my gosh, it's just all because people are jealous and envious. It's so annoying. They don't like what you got, so they gotta hurt you and take it away from you. It's just so petty and annoying. Everyone's so obsessed with trying to steal everyone's fucking sunshine, and it makes no fucking sense. Serious concern. Shane Gillis, Bud Light, too much. Free sponsor, AA sponsor. Do they tell you to drink responsibly when they deliver it? Anheuser-Busch, lighthearted rib mixed with real concern for the man. So you get kind of the idea there. I was like, there's a joke in there. Shane gets this Bud Light endorsement as a sponsor for, like like he sponsors Bud Light, and in return, they give him beer, and it's like, you think they return the favor and give him a sponsor and tell him to drink responsibly and have somebody to fucking help him out and not tell him to drink the fucking Bud Light constantly all the time. I hope he's doing well though. I think he's doing really well actually. I hope he's doing well. I think he's doing well. I think Creek in a Cave is his or partially his or something. It's really nice. It's a great little place. I love that little place. He's a wonderful guy. Like I said, I made that joke too. It's like, it seems like nobody does a Trump impression anymore. They just do Shane Gillis or Tyler Fisher's Donald Trump impression. Is anybody? I can't. What was it? Love? I can't remember what it was called. Love something. Oh, what was it called? Love. I don't remember what it was called at all. I bet you if I looked it up, I'd find it, but I'm not really looking for it right now. I'm trying to bring up my 360 controller. It was a dating show, though. And there's something that always stuck in my head. It's like all the episodes and everything I've seen of it all the time. And I'm gonna look it up real quick. MTV dating show, old MTV dating show. 90s MTV dating show. Singled Out. That's what it was. That's exactly what it was. Because and how they broke them down and they asked the questions and they come around and like, oh, you said no and that guy liked that. Now he's leaving, and it's like, and they get to have like one or two saves or whatever if they want the person to come back. I just remember the host of the show one day. It's like, that was like one of my first like I'm seeing it happen in the moment, and I know exactly what happened there in that moment. I'm watching it. And I see the host, like, somebody just, like, threw a whole bunch of, like, toilet paper on and off the set, like, they were doing, like, a oh, ha, ha, like, funny thing, just throwing it. And, I forget what it's for exactly, but, like, the host, like, he, like, had some toilet paper and, like, wrapped it around, like, his hand. And he was like, does anyone do the glove? Anyone else do, like, the glove thing? Blah, 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 weird. And he's like, oh, never mind, just keep it, blah, blah. Like, it was the first time I was like, someone on set was like, dude, shut the fuck up, don't talk about that type of stuff. Yeah, we threw the toilet paper on the set, but don't make people start thinking about what it's used for and blah, 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 and being suggestive and disgusting. You could tell, like, somebody was immediately on set, like, in that director's area, being like, like, come, move along, cut, move along. Or somebody was in his earpiece, if they even had earpieces back then, and saying, what the fuck, man? Shut the fuck up, move along. It's like the first time I was like, I know that's what's happening. That just always stuck in my head. I thought it was funny. Again, I love Ron White. And he even, like, referenced this and talks about it himself, about his new, I don't know if he's still there or not, but the guy, maid person who helps him in the house, keeping things straight, keeping him nice and coiffed and clean and smelling good. My note here says, half-fag silver fox, Ron White. Can't all look like the final big bad guy boss. Can't all look like the final big bad guy boss from an action movie or fighting video game. Yeah, that's his look, man. That's what he looks like. He's not like big built, like, look, you can fight you took him up, but he looks like the type, come out there and they got a gun and a cane, da da da, and I get the fucking other guys to help me and fucking crush you, blah blah. Like, he looks like bad guy boss, fucking how slick he looks all the time, man. I dig it. reason why I like to do the live thing too, because get over your fucking short attention spans, people, and wake the fuck up. Like, sometimes you gotta wait for shit, see if something fucking happens every once in a while. But that jump editing shit is so annoying. You see it on YouTube clips and short videos and stuff all the fucking time. It's so goddamn annoying. Even like, I can tell when it's like, okay, you want to fit all this in. That's when it makes sense. When you want to fit all of this in that you're trying to say in 3 minutes, but maybe you can't just say it all one time back to back, and you kind of have the thought, and then you're like, and you're really good at editing like that. So like, I get that. That's why you would do it. You'd be like, oh, I have this thought, then I have that thought. I'm just gonna edit it all together so it looks like it's one all continuous thought. Or you could just maybe record all those thoughts and then record another one where you just say it all fucking together and straight. Or, but yeah, that's fine. Like I said, that's fine if you do it like that. But when you do it, like, put that edit cut in there for no reason, like you literally are just talking straightforward, but you're putting those weird little edit cuts in there to make it like seem cool. That's annoying and stupid. That's really dumb. There's gonna be a documentary on it at some point. I know there's gonna be a documentary on all this shit somewhere. There probably already is. And I brought this up, and other people are like, yo, totally. I'm like, dude, there's gonna be a documentary on them at some point. How about those reviewers reviewing reviewers, and using other reviewers' clips of videos they're commenting on, and they comment on those videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I've literally seen, like, okay, I want to comment on this video. And it's of this guy commenting on this video. It's like, dude, are you serious? Like, I can understand what it's like, I can't believe what this guy said about this event when he looked at this event or situation. But it's like, are you that desperate for content that your own, like, face and charisma and setting can't hold and draw the attention? You gotta rely on someone else's face and setting and someone else's fucking face and setting. It's like, when does it fucking end? It's gonna be that the image thing that does when I put the image thing on, it's looking at the image of me and my camera, and it's looking, we're picking up this image and it's on the screen, and like that shit. I mean, that's all it is, and it's like, oh my god, when's it gonna fucking stop? You don't even know whose fucking show you're watching. Kind of goes into like that weird Inception commercial I had before with a commercial within a commercial. It's like, what the fuck is this weird commercial Inception shit? We're only on page 21, by the way, too, out of 122 pages. Your sober age, how you are as old as you are when you started drinking. I got to be in my late teens by now. Just kidding. Probably 20s though. But yeah, I think maybe, I don't know, 'cause I really drank a lot, so it's like, it is. I try to figure it out. It's got to be like late 20s, early 30s, because I do have almost 4 solid years, but there's only maybe collectively like another 2.5, maybe 3.5 to 4 years. So, and I mean, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know. How do you do that? So I'm like, I don't know. I ain't been that sober very long. That's what I'm saying. It's got, like I said, and I drank so much on as a kid. I don't know. It's like I said, late 20s, early 30s, probably about where I am mentally. I'm trying to grow it up, but it's not easy once you've done so much damage to your brain because you're stupid and didn't want to listen to people. Next note just says anchor baby. Next note just says anchor baby spies. Which that's gotta be true. That's gotta be a thing. It's gotta be like people that come out here that specifically just have kids to be sleeper cells, to be Manchurian candidates, to be, oppositions to the standard. It's just to be ostensibly against the grain on purpose type of deal. Just saw a commercial, have a commercial's the next note. I think like I said, I've talked about that I actually saw this really cool commercial that I thought was really cool. Anyways, I wasn't gonna get the thing or not, but it was like it reminded me of the old Z-Muds and text-based games I used to play, and they were like advertising a new Dungeons and Dragons game, all text-based and blah blah blah. And I was like looking at it. It was a long commercial, like one of those like hour-long commercials or something. And I said, couldn't skip. I was like, I'm gonna sit here and watch this. This looks like it might be pretty neat. I want to see how far this goes and what it does. And what the different systems are. Classes and stuff. Classes and stuff, and different systems and classes and whatever, however. And it gets like so many elements into it, and all of a sudden the commercial has a commercial within the commercial. And it has its own fucking skip thing and everything, but I'm like, I want to skip this because I want to go back to the other commercial. But I was afraid that it would do exactly what it did, and when I clicked on the skip button to go back to the commercial, it just skipped and went back to the show I was watching, and I was like, no, I don't even want to watch the show now, I want to see what that commercial was. Oh my gosh, it was so annoying. So annoying. I was like, no, I want that commercial. So silly. This works though, right? I mean, I think it works. It looks pretty stupid, but I think it works. Oh. Like the camo shorts, and I wear the white shoes, and I usually wear like a vest of some sort and a t-shirt or something, and I just want to kind of wear the same general things all the time, over and over again, like when I'm performing or in public and this and that. So it's like I want to be constantly identifiable as that guy. You know what I mean? I know what being a public figure is, and drawing attention to yourself is about and whatnot, and I know the scrutiny and weirdness involved with it, and how it's like, you want to be, approachable. You know what I mean? I don't want to be one of the types that's like, oh, At the same time, it might get to the point where I don't wear this as often in public and stuff. You know what I mean? I just dress down a little bit, and I just wear this, for when I'm going to do a show or whatever. But I mean, I don't know. I think it works. I like it. Celebrity Deathmatch returned with the style of these superhero fantasy deathmatch duels. I think that would be super cool if they did that. Like, brought back Celebrity Deathmatch, but actually, like, had actors or actresses portraying the other actors or actresses or other characters and stuff, and doing it like Superpower Beatdown or like Death Battle or something like that. I mean, Death Battle would be like going back directly like to how the old death matches were, and make like the claymation and animation like we would just be doing. But I think that would be neat. I would like either do it the Death Battle way, which is you base everything actually off of the physical attributes and like the psychology, like the actual like fighting, combat prowess and size and this and that, all the physical numbers and everything. Or you can do like Superpower Beatdown and just base it off whoever got the most votes that you want to see win, and then maybe have like alternate outcomes if it's close calls and stuff like that. But I think that would really be cool. Do like Celebrity Deathmatch. If you've ever seen Superpower Beatdown, it's really, really good. And you could actually get the actual actors and actresses to do it too. They'd be down for it and whatnot. It'd be so humble and and humiliating and fun for them to do, and like in a good way. Like oh look, we're willing to do this and have fun with it. And even if I'm the one that's picked to lose, we're still gonna have fun with it. You know what I mean? I think it would be really cool. Bring everybody back together type of thing and have fun. Have the promotion of, because that's always fun to have like some sort of like fun rivalry and contention like on a positive level to like push you forward and make you want to drive forward. But we don't need nonsense contentious stuff. We need to get rid of that little minute, really small majority of ideologies, because we have this big group of ideologies and different things and concepts and ideas on this other side. We need to just get rid of those, because even some of those, the good ones that are on the closed-minded side, even some of those ideas like we integrate over here on the smarter side. But we still know the limitations of how successful they are when you try to integrate them completely. Might not know what I'm talking about exactly on that last part, but those of you who are in the know probably fucking know what I'm talking about. But we're gonna wrap this up. We're 20 some minutes in again. I've wasted so many freaking hours a day trying to get things the way I wanted to, and not just like be like, okay, that's good enough. I just wanted like to try to do things and get it right, but it is what it is. I got the waiver set up, and that's all I need. I got the new camera set up. That's really all I need. I just got to get up with Angel and see how much money I owe him to move things along, get a receipt from him, and boom, boom, boom. All he's got to do is come over and hang out. And I think it'd be a good time. I think it'd be a really good time. I wish he like directly communicated quickly more often, but he doesn't seem to look at his. He doesn't look at his Instagram very often, or you know, 'cause I would think that most of these people talk to each other every once in a while, but you know, like they use this as their communication. So I don't know if he's either ignoring me or he just hasn't gotten or seen my messages, but we shall see. Well, anyways, I guess until next time, thank you for your time and patience with me. God bless. Thank you for your time and